Have you ever imagined earning $5,000 a month by investing just $25 a week? It seems too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, you can achieve this with the right strategy. If you are tired of your current job, frustrated with the lack of time and freedom, and dream of earning money effortlessly, then stay here. Many people believe that you need a lot of money to start investing, but I'm here to show you that you can start with little and still build a fortune. We will show you how you can earn your first million and secure your retirement without ever needing to work again. Stay until the end to learn how to apply this today, and let's get started. Investing can seem like a complicated task, but there is a simple strategy that anyone can follow, even with little money. Imagine investing just $25 a week. With consistency and patience, this amount can transform into a monthly income of $5,000. It seems like magic, doesn't it? But it's pure mathematics and financial discipline. With this small amount, anyone can start building wealth and moving towards financial independence. To bring this strategy to life, think about the dividend reinvestment plan, known as DRIP. With DRIP, you reinvest the dividends received in the purchase of more shares of the same company. It is like a snowball that grows faster and faster as it rolls down the mountain. Starting with 100 shares at $20 each, you can see your shares multiply by reinvesting dividends, thus accelerating the growth of your portfolio. The key here is regularity. Investing $25 a week may seem small, but it is this consistency that makes the difference. Every week, you are buying more shares, taking advantage of market fluctuations, and reinvesting dividends. This way, your financial strategy becomes increasingly robust, and you begin to see the fruits of your investment grow exponentially. Want to know more about how to enhance this strategy? Let's dive into the details of DRIP. The DRIP strategy, or dividend reinvestment plan, is a powerful tool for those who want to invest with little money. The operation is simple. Instead of receiving dividends in cash, you automatically reinvest them in more shares of the same company. This method takes advantage of compound interest to increase the value of your investment over time. Thus, without having to spend more money, you are constantly increasing your stock portfolio and, consequently, your passive income. Let's imagine a practical scenario. You start with 100 shares of a company that pays quarterly dividends. With DRIP, these dividends are used to buy additional fractions of shares each quarter. Initially, the gains may seem small, but over the years, the number of shares you own grows significantly. For example, if each quarterly dividend buys only 1 or 2 more shares, in 10 years, you will have many more shares than you started with, and the value of your dividends will also have grown proportionately. One of the great benefits of DRIP is that it takes advantage of dollar cost averaging. By investing regularly, you buy shares at different times in the market, smoothing out fluctuations and reducing the risk of always buying at a high price. Moreover, DRIP is an automated and disciplined way of investing, eliminating the temptation to spend dividends instead of reinvesting them. Want to know how these benefits translate into real numbers? Let's see a concrete example. To illustrate the magic of DRIP, let's start with a practical and concrete example. Imagine you start with 100 shares of a company, each worth $20. This means your initial investment is $2,000. Now, suppose this company pays an annual dividend of 3%, which amounts to 60 cents per share. In the first year, you would receive $60 in dividends. With DRIP, this amount is automatically reinvested to buy more shares of the same company. Let's see how this works in practice. With the $60 in dividends, you could buy 3 additional shares if the share price remained at $20 each. In the second year, you would have 103 shares, and your dividend would be calculated on this new total. With 103 shares, you would receive $61.80 in dividends, which would be reinvested again. This process continues, increasing the number of shares and, consequently, the dividends received each year. This exponential growth is the essence of compound interest. Each reinvested dividend not only increases the number of shares, but also accelerates the growth rate of your investments. In 10 years, the number of shares would have grown significantly, and the annual dividends would also be much higher. Thus, with patience and consistency, a relatively small initial investment can grow substantially, driving your wealth building and bringing you closer to financial independence. Speaking of benefits, let's explore how compound interest and dollar cost averaging work in your favor. The benefits of DRIP, dividend reinvestment plan, go beyond compound interest. One of the most advantageous aspects is the possibility of gradually increasing stock ownership without additional brokerage costs. Many companies offer DRIP programs without commissions, which means every dollar of dividend is fully reinvested in buying new shares, boosting your portfolio's growth. Another significant benefit is convenience. DRIP automates the dividend reinvestment process, eliminating the need for constant decisions on where to reinvest profits. This is especially useful for investors who prefer a more passive approach, allowing the portfolio to grow organically and efficiently without frequent interventions. Automation also helps maintain financial discipline, ensuring that dividends are reinvested rather than spent. Additionally, DRIP can provide an effective way to diversify your portfolio over time. By reinvesting dividends in different stocks within the same program, you gradually expand your exposure to multiple companies and sectors, which can reduce risk and increase growth opportunities. This automatic diversification, combined with the regularity of reinvestment, creates a solid foundation for long-term wealth building. Now, let's explore how regular contributions can further accelerate your portfolio's growth. Compound interest is undoubtedly one of the most powerful forces in the world of investments. When you reinvest your dividends, you are essentially earning interest on interest. This exponential growth is what transforms small investments into large fortunes over time. Imagine starting with a small amount and seeing that amount grow year after year, not only due to your regular contributions but also thanks to the accumulated returns. To better understand, think of a practical example. If you start with an initial investment of $2,000 and reinvest all dividends received, your gains not only increase the value of your principal investment but also generate more dividends. Over time, this dynamic creates a virtuous cycle where each reinvested dividend contributes to even greater growth in the future. This is what we call the snowball effect, where the value of your portfolio grows faster and faster as time passes. Moreover, the power of compound interest is enhanced by the regularity of your contributions. By investing small amounts regularly, like $25 a week, you ensure that your portfolio is always growing. Even if the initial returns seem modest in the long term, the cumulative effect of compound interest can result in a substantially larger portfolio. Now that we understand the power of compound interest, let's explore the importance of dollar-cost averaging to smooth market fluctuations and maximize your gains. Dollar-cost averaging is a strategy that can significantly benefit any investor, especially those starting to invest with little money. This technique consists of investing a fixed amount of money regularly, regardless of the stock price. Thus, you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high, resulting in an average cost balanced over time. This approach reduces the impact of market fluctuations and helps mitigate the risk of investing a large sum of money at an unfavorable moment. To better understand, imagine you invest $25 every week. In weeks when the stock price is high, your contribution will buy fewer shares. In weeks when the price is low, the same amount will buy more shares. In the long run, this practice results in an average acquisition cost that tends to be more advantageous than trying to predict the best time to invest. Additionally, dollar-cost averaging promotes the discipline of investing regularly, which is essential for wealth building and achieving solid financial independence. A practical example of this strategy is investing in index funds or blue-chip stocks that offer DRIP plans. With these investments, you can benefit from consistent growth and dividends automatically reinvested. By adopting dollar-cost averaging, you not only smooth market fluctuations but also enhance the effect of compound interest, accelerating your portfolio's growth. Now, imagine combining this strategy with regular contributions to further supercharge your investments. To further enhance DRIP, an effective strategy is to periodically increase your contributions beyond the reinvested dividends. This can be done, for example, by allocating part of any salary increase or bonus directly to your investment contributions. This practice not only increases the number of shares purchased, but also accelerates the growth of your portfolio, making wealth building faster and more robust. Another way to supercharge DRIP is to diversify your sources of contribution. Besides your fixed weekly investment, you can allocate a portion of your extra income, such as freelance work, sale of unused items, or any other additional income source, directly to your DRIP portfolio. This approach helps maximize investments without relying solely on your main salary, taking full advantage of all available financial opportunities. Additionally, periodic reevaluation of your portfolio and adjustment of your contributions can also be very beneficial. For example, during periods of market downturn, temporarily increasing your contributions can result in a significantly higher number of shares purchased at reduced prices, which will later benefit from market recovery. This proactive and adaptive strategy allows you to capitalize on market fluctuations intelligently and strategically. And speaking of intelligence, choosing the right stocks for an effective DRIP is the next crucial step. Choosing the right stocks is essential to maximize DRIP benefits. Focusing on stocks of reliable companies with a good history of dividends is an excellent starting point. Blue-chip dividend stocks, for example, are known for their stability and consistent dividend payments. Companies like Coca-Cola and Johnson & Johnson are classic examples of blue chips that can offer a solid foundation for any DRIP portfolio. Another group of stocks to consider are the dividend aristocrats. These are companies that not only pay dividends consistently, but also increase them for at least 25 consecutive years. Investing in dividend aristocrats like Procter & Gamble and McDonald's can provide stable and predictable dividend growth over time. The combination of stability and constant growth makes these stocks an attractive choice for those seeking long-term passive income. For those seeking higher yields, high dividend yield stocks can be a good option. These stocks pay above-average market dividends, offering a higher income stream. Companies in the utilities sector, like AT&T and Verizon, are known for their high dividend yields. However, it is important to evaluate the sustainability of these dividends and the financial health of the company. Diversifying among different categories of stocks can provide an ideal balance between safety and growth. Now, let's see an example of a diversified portfolio using these strategies. A diversified portfolio that leverages the DRIP strategy can include a combination of stocks from different categories to maximize gains and minimize risks. Let's consider an example portfolio that includes solid and reliable companies in various sectors. A good selection might start with shares of NextEra Energy, a company in the renewable energy sector known for its stable growth and consistent dividends. Adding to the mix, Starbucks offers an interesting combination of growth and dividends. The coffee giant has a history of increasing dividends and continuous growth potential, making it an attractive option for a portfolio focused on passive income and capital appreciation. Abbott Laboratories is another excellent choice, especially for those seeking exposure to the healthcare sector, which traditionally performs well in different economic cycles. For greater diversification, including the Home Depot can be a good idea. This home improvement retail company has a solid history of dividend payments and capital growth. Additionally, investing in an ETF like the ProShares S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats ETF can provide exposure to a diversified group of companies that consistently increase their dividends, mitigating the individual risks of specific stocks. With these stocks and ETFs, the portfolio not only benefits from stable and growing dividends, but also from healthy diversification that can reduce volatility. Now, imagine the impact of a weekly $25 investment in this diversified portfolio, growing exponentially over the years and generating significant income. Investing $25 weekly may seem like a small amount, but the power of DRIP transforms this habit into a growth engine. Starting with a diversified portfolio, like the one mentioned earlier, you can see your investment grow substantially over time. Imagine starting this journey and, after 30 years, your portfolio could reach an impressive value of $823,000. This is possible thanks to the combined effect of reinvested dividends and regular contributions. Let's detail this growth. With an average dividend yield of 2.5%, a dividend growth rate of 15.49%, and an annual stock price appreciation of 10.87%, your portfolio not only increases in value but also generates significant annual dividend income. After 30 years, this portfolio could provide approximately $63,900 in annual dividends, which translates to about $5,280 monthly. This substantial passive income can be a big step toward achieving financial independence and enjoying a life of prosperity and success. The impact of this growth is not only long-term. Even over a period of 10 years, your portfolio can grow considerably, reaching about $27,825. This value may seem modest compared to 30 years, but it shows how discipline and patience in investing can transform small amounts into a solid financial foundation. With this strategy, every dollar invested works hard for you, building wealth consistently and efficiently. And now, understanding these metrics, let's explore the impact of long-term investment in even more detail. To fully understand the growth potential of your portfolio with DRIP, it is crucial to analyze the main metrics. The current dividend yield, the dividend growth rate, and the annual stock price appreciation are factors that determine how your investment will evolve over time. With a dividend yield of 2.5%, you already start with a solid base of passive returns. This percentage reflects the amount paid in dividends relative to the stock price, providing a stable income that is reinvested to acquire more shares. The dividend growth rate is equally important. Suppose this rate is 15.49% per year. This means that the value of the dividends you receive increases substantially each year, regardless of the number of shares you own. This exponential growth in dividends is one of the main drivers for building robust passive income. When these dividends are reinvested, the cumulative effect accelerates even more, increasing the total value of your portfolio. Additionally, the annual stock price appreciation plays a crucial role. With an annual growth rate of 10.87%, the value of your shares also increases year after year. This capital growth, combined with dividend increases, creates a dual layer of appreciation that multiplies the value of your investment over time. Thus, after 10 years, your portfolio can grow to $27,825 and in 30 years, reach an impressive $823,000. This growth trajectory illustrates the powerful impact of long-term investment and disciplined reinvestment. Now, let's examine how these long-term investments transform financial life. Investing with a long-term vision is key to transforming small amounts into significant wealth. As we have seen, a weekly investment of $25 can grow substantially over the decades. After 10 years, a portfolio can reach around $27,825, showing that even small regular contributions can have a significant impact. This initial growth establishes a solid foundation that expands exponentially as the years pass. The true power of long-term investment is revealed in longer horizons. With patience and consistency, a portfolio can reach impressive values in 30 years. Imagine seeing your initial investment evolve to $823,000, generating an annual dividend income of $63,900, or approximately $5,280 monthly. This passive income stream can provide financial security that many only dream of achieving, allowing a life of prosperity and financial independence. Besides the financial aspect, the impact of long-term investment can also be psychological. Knowing that your money is growing steadily and safely can bring invaluable peace of mind. The discipline and patience cultivated during this process not only build wealth, but also strengthen a success-oriented mindset. Now that we understand the profound impact of long-term investment, it's time to see how we can apply these principles to start building your fortune right away. Are you ready to transform your financial life? In the previous video, we revealed crucial secrets that schools don't teach about how to achieve your first million. These strategies complement what you learned today and are essential to accelerating your journey to wealth. Don't miss the chance to discover these transformative techniques. Click and watch now to continue your financial success trajectory. Now that you know how to transform an investment of just $25 a week into a monthly income of $5,000, what is stopping you from starting? The power of compound interest and the DRIP strategy may seem simple, but they are extremely effective. This knowledge can be the game changer between continuing to dream and actually achieving financial independence. Are you willing to take control of your financial future and build a fortune? Let's go. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue following our financial tips and strategies. Don't miss the upcoming content that will help you escape poverty and build a life of wealth and prosperity. Your journey to getting rich starts now. Are you ready to change your life?